Alrighty guys, so we're gonna flesh the coon. So let's turn him, and I'm gonna show you how to flesh a little raccoon. So what I do is I put him on my board all the way up to the head, and what I do is I start right here's the two ears. I go right between the two ears, and I just use the sharp end to start, because if you don't use the sharp end, you won't get it. You won't get it to start. I'm just gonna flush down with the sharp end. Keep on going down like that, and then you'll be able to just flesh it. So then I'm going to do that to here. That. All the way down. And it'll once you get started from here to here, it'll easily go the rest on. So that. Then on the bottom of the lip right here, it's kind of easy to, oh, you can't see, sorry. Let me get this. Oops. Okay, so right here, I'm just gonna go all the way around the whole fur like that. All the way around. Once you get to the bottom, like the stomach side up by the head, you can just flesh it off right away. It's not even hard. You don't have to use the sharp end to start it. See? By the time you're done with this coon, it'll be completely white, the whole coon. So, except for the head, it'll not be as white. So, like that, as you can see. Then I have to use the sharp end again, because it's about, here's the ear, and right beside the ear is really hard to flesh, so I use the sharp end again. Whoops. Now you can make holes with the sharp end. When I first did this, I did, but now since you got all the way around it, you just flesh down until all the fat just pops it off. Fur. Now flip it. See that, guys? Some coons are very greasy and some aren't as greasy. They're still greasy though. Oh, for the armpit right here, I flesh right over it like this. Just stuff on it and around it. You have flesh. Now on fox, you don't get the red membrane off, but on these you do, because underneath the red membrane, there is so much fat. If you don't get that, it'll definitely rot. 100% rot. And you don't want that. Right here, I'm not going to get the red membrane. I'm going to get all the red membrane off, but not the fat off of it. That's what's underneath the red membrane. All this white. So you just go like this, and it just all comes off. It's really easy stuff to get off. It's kind of like, what is it? Oh, I forget what it is. Here's the other arm. Really easy. Just flush. Just like that. All the way down. So now I'm just gonna show a clip when I'm down by the tail. So just flush it all the way down to the tail. Okay, good. Alright guys, so now I'm just starting to get it all off. The hide, all the fat. You're just gonna flip it and see all this is all fat. This is the red membrane, this red part. And then underneath it's all this white. That's not good. You gotta get that off. So I'm just taking it all off, flipping it. Get off all the edges of it because you can miss some on the edges. Go over it multiple times, just getting it off the edges. And then here you go. Go on the stomach. Get it all off this part. Multiple times. Turn it again to the underside of it. And this part, when you cut the window, once in the boarding process, you don't have to get all this off right here on the bottom of it because you'll take this will be a window. So that you don't have to take off. That's the coon. It's finished. It's done. The only thing I do, as you can see, there's like little white parts. I get a rag and I just start wiping it off. But right here by the ears, it's really easy to do. Just by the ears, like right in here, like this part, just get a knife and just slice it off. That's just a little bit of fat up there. You don't necessarily have to, but I do. You probably want to. But that's a coon. He's fleshed. See, as he's white. The next part will be boarding him.